you guys don't get mad at me for making this video. I was just talking to some people, and it's kind of funny. Well, I may as well clean up while I'm doing the video. You know I always got to multitask. It's really funny how we humans are. Okay, when we're young, you know, the girls have to, you know, have their skinny little outfit on, and, you know, one nationality likes to show everything except the G-string up their crack, and other nationalities, you know, cover everything up to here and here. And no, that's not the point. Shut up. Okay, just shut up, okay? And you know, you get older, so the men start working out and the girls are looking good, shaking their thing, thinking that you have to do this or he'll like you, or you have to wear that or he'll like you, you have to have this eyeshadow, or you have to, you know, bench press this or bench press that, you know, so the girls will like you. Okay, and then you grow up. Okay, we're supposed to get over that mess. Okay? And we don't. So you go to college and you're still thinking the same. And even though you men, you know, get married to have regular pussy, and women get married to have stability, and, you know, man who's gonna do whatever she thinks in her mind a man's supposed to do, yada yada yada. Okay, and then, you know, the single ones of us get older and we're still looking, but your outlook is, and I'm looking obviously from my point of view out that way, and I'm like, your outlook on life is supposed to change, isn't it? I mean, I was talking to two women today, and then I talked to a few men today. 3 men, and it's amazing. Even though I was talking to the 3 men, 1 out of the 2 was very open. I don't care, you know, what the other guy, you know, looks like, or in summation. So I'm like, well, you know, that's cool. I'm pretty much the same. You know, I don't really, at this point, dang it, where's my lip balm? I leave 2 of them over there. You know, I'm 50 years old. You can't be picky at 50. You can't be picky after 35. Okay, just my opinion. So, at what point do your goals and necessities change? You know? Maybe I'm just weird, because I know what I like because of my very first love in high school. You know, I started out liking tall, long, blonde, blue-eyed guys. And then after I moved to San Jose in '83, I started liking black men, Mexican men, everything under the sun kind of men. But, you know, in my heart of hearts and my mind of minds, I always knew it doesn't really matter what he looks like, as long as he believes in something bigger than himself and wants to help the world somehow, way, shape, or form. I'd marry, you know, tattoo, as long as he has a good outlook on life, you know. I married my husband, second husband, both husbands, because they had a good outlook on life. Well, they were gorgeous as fuck, but, you know, just saying. And then, you know, of course, the second one, his look started changing because his outlook on life started changing. Yeah, now he looks real ugly. But I'm like, at what point do you realize that you're not pretty either? And I'm not saying that the people, obviously, I talked to today aren't pretty. They're, honey, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go there on this video. That's another video. But at what point do you say, I mean, because even my mom, and I'm like, Mom, you're still attracting, you know, these pretty boys. She's 83. January she'll be 84. You know, and her and her boyfriend make the cutest little couple, I gotta tell you. They look like the cute little old couple that's in the pictures, in the picture frames. Yeah, anyway. And, so I was just, you know, telling one of my brothers, I'll take whatever, as long as they have a good heart. I mean, who cares about all that stuff now, at our age? Well, he's not my age, but anyway. I'm not even gonna say that. Don't you get mad at me either. But I mean, at what point do you really just say, okay, I'll take whatever as long as you got a good heart? You know, and then men still grow up saying, oh, I want that, 20-year-old. Well, you have a wife that's 50, you're 55, and you're looking at a 20-year-old girl. Really? How often does that happen? I didn't do the stats because I don't give a shit about that. But I'm like, really? Let's play grown up now. And, I know there's a lot more women catching up to those types of men's. They want the, pool boy, cougars, and that's all good. Even though I think for our society that's still relatively new. Yeah, right. But when do you? I mean, what do you? How do you? Right now, in your heart of hearts, looking at my pretty brown round face, are you the type of person that says, oh, I have to have a man? And I say this because a lot of my sisters were like, oh, he has to be taller than me, and he has to make a lot of money, and da-da-da. And I have always known, are you that? Are you that? Are you, 36, 24, 36? Do you have an IQ of whatever a high IQ is? I have no idea. Do you have, your job making, $120,000 a year? Do you have your Countach Lamborghini? Do you have your yacht? Do you have your furs? Your Prada, whatever fancy foo-foo name shit? No. So how can you expect somebody else to have that? I know I look good. With or without hair. I do. I just prefer my waist. But I know I have a beautiful heart. I'm not a mass murderer. If anybody, one YouTube subscriber could, hey, can I stop and visit you? Sure. Ain't no thing. Come on, stop by. Whatever I have, you can have half of. And that, doesn't matter now what he looks like, what she looks like, what they do, don't do. As long as you're willing to give half, have a good spirit, I believe in, doing my metaphysical stuff. You should want to at least be open to that, And everything else is gravy. It's gravy. And that's not a put down. So don't even start to write to me, all you people who write to me, oh, I'm not down on myself by any stretch of the imagination. Because I know, I shine up pretty nice, and just so you know. I know you've only probably seen, 2 or 3 videos of my all 2,000 videos of me dressed up. But anyway, and I thought, wow. Because at this stage of the game, I'm just worried about dying alone. That's all. So it would be nice to have a partner that, wants to help with the children, volunteer at the, AIDS resources and Center for Living with Dying, and, let's go help the old people, an hour on Sundays, and then you could go play golf with the boys or, whatever. And I was just talking to them, and I was talking to my sister girls, and I was talking to my brothers, and interesting. And it just, and one of my brothers, he said something that it just hurt my heart. And I'm like, people are still that caught up on looks. Wow. And I'm not necessarily saying, I want you to date, Frankenstein. But I'm telling you, Frankenstein had a good heart, and he could pay his half the bills. Hey. Or Mrs. Frankenstein, for that matter. I don't care. And I thought, wow, maybe I'm seeing that, because we only seen others, but we seen ourselves. Am I that way? No, because that dude, I know he was butt ugly, but he had such a beautiful heart. Oh my God, he would come pick me up every single day, take me 10, 20 miles away to go to this glorious park, and we would walk every single day. I loved him for that. But then he'd turn around and fuck that up, talking about he wanted some what, and that ain't happening no time soon, okay? My days of being a fast girl, that's what we called it in my day. So you know, that fast girls is over, honey. Now, had you been willing to wait another couple of weeks to prove you were a man with a heart of gold, excuse me, that would have been nice. But popping off at the mouth and getting mad at me, and calling me names because I won't fuck you is not acceptable. Bye-bye. Thus, I'm with myself. The best company I could ever have. But yeah, it just really made me think. Because, I'm talking to my sisters and I'm hearing this. And I talked to my son and I heard that. And I'm talking to my brothers and I heard that. And I'm like, I got to make a video about this. This is just so amazing to me. And I know, older women, my mother's age, older, I mean, not my age, older. Oh, well, you're 23, yeah, I'm older. So hooked up on looks, and you gotta put the makeup on, and then the men I talk to are like, why do you want to put all that fucking makeup on? Why? I mean, don't get me wrong, a little mascara, a little, lipstick, keep your nails done, and that's nice. And then to hear it from the man's perspective, and yes, I do talk to, wait, let me check myself. On most days of every week, I talk to about the same. If I talk to 25 women, I talk to about 25 men. Okay? And they all pretty much say the same things, the straight ones. Why does she put all that makeup on? Why do you women have to put all that makeup on? You're beautiful without that stupid 5 colors of eyeshadow well, maybe the blush is okay and the lipstick is okay, but all that powder, and then you spend 25 hours doing your hair. Now, if it's a special occasion, most men that I talk to feel, of course, that's appropriate. But just every day in the shower, out the shower, blow dry, curl, rat your hair for the older ladies, and spend all this money at the beauty parlor. And as we see, I spend my money on different things besides going to the beauty salon. And then the women I talk to, well, most of the women that I know now, close, don't wear makeup and stuff outside of a little lipstick and nail polish, and that's about it. Eyebrows. But I just thought that was so interesting. So I would like to really know, how do you feel? How do you feel? Do you, as a man of, say, I don't know, 40, feel that you have to have your ideal mate, whatever that is? And you ladies, do you feel you have to have your ideal man that's, 6'3" and built like a whatever football person thing? Don't know. And, do you feel he has to have, long blonde hair and has a ranch out in Cucamonga? Yes, that's really a city, Southern California, or whatever. Then I want to know, are you that already? Are you what you seek? Yes, I am. Because it doesn't matter if he has money or not. The only thing really that matters is if he has a good heart. I'll help him with his whatever, and he helps me with my 8 or 9 kids and that God gave me, and help me with my beads, and I'll help him with that, and we'll go do a volunteer, and we'll foster a kid, and da-da-da. That is what is worth $1 billion to me. I'm not into no Lexuses, little Ford truck would be cool. Lariat, Ford 150 extended king cab. Sunroof. With the hitch ball on the back, so we could go camping once or twice a year. That'd be cool. I've never been a car gal. These Lamborghinis and Maybach shit, I don't know none about that. But I can name some trucks, okay? Because it's versatile. A car is not versatile. A car ain't gonna move this whole little studio that I'm in, Hey, a truck would. So, what do you want? What do you dream of being with? Who do you dream of being with? And why? And are you that already? So you want something so pretty. Are you pretty? You know, I mean, let's face it. You know, let's call an ace an ace. You gotta. I don't know. I can't think of anything because I don't think. I really don't think anybody's ugly. I really don't. That one guy I was talking about earlier, he's ugly because after what 2 or 3 weeks, his real character started showing up. Why you wait 2 or 3 weeks? Just when I start liking you, you prove you're an ugly butthole. And you know, a lot of us consider people like with pockmarked face not so pretty, but I tell you, he had the most beautiful little hazel eyes, beautiful eyebrows. See, I'm a smile person, and you know, on all those single sites that I'm on, you know, if you don't have a smile for your picture, profile picture, I don't even look at you. So yeah, I'm prejudiced in that way, okay? But I even write to them and I'm like, were you having a bad day when you took this picture? Ha ha. Hee hee. Wink wink. And when they come back, no, you stupid bitch, then I don't talk to them then. But the funny ones, they always kind of, oh, well, yeah, I did just, you know, step out of the bathroom and my coworker took that picture and so I thought I'd put it up. Okay, well, you got one smiling? Oh, sure, I'll send it right to you. Okay. Because isn't a smile the doorway to, like, hello, I'm open, come on in, something? No? Maybe? Okay, maybe that's just me. Maybe. But what do you look for? And why do you look for that? I'm really curious to know. Really curious. Are you looking for what you are? Are you still looking for a dream? And you're 50 years old, still looking for that 20-year-old girl to take to parties because she's going to make you a nice arm trophy. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. Why? I mean, nowadays, especially with, you know, women with some money, they keep themselves up, you know, having their cute little size, I don't know, 12 figure or whatever. Yeah, she's not 20, but she still looks pretty damn good. I mean, come on, everybody is not Cher and Tina Turner, okay? You know? So I'm just really curious to know. Why do you want the type of mate that you want? Why? I mean, are you willing to work if you like bald men, but he's got long hair? You willing to work with that? You know, he's got orange hair and you like purple hair. You still willing to work with that? I mean, we're 40. It ain't gonna get much better as we go on in life. Well, I'm 50. I said, okay, we'll use 50. Sorry. You know, it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen because I know of. Well, let's see, my mom, and then there's Aunt Mary, and then there's Aunt Esther. Okay, right off the, oh, and Cindy, yeah. Okay, so right off the top of my head, I know 7 people that, no, not Cindy. So 6 people off the top of my head that they were older and they did get their mate and they're still together. But how often does that happen? You know, how often does that happen? Not very often. So are you willing to settle? I mean, if they have a good heart, you know, good mind, would that matter more than if they had red hair and freckles? Or whatever you think your ideal person looks like? Let's think about that. Let's think about that. I'm dying to see these comments. I'm just dying to see these comments. And for those of you that are too shy to leave a comment, yeah, send me a message. TashaSpeaks@gmail.com. Wow. This is going to be interesting. Anyway, okay, I'm going to shut up and get back to work. I'm on a roll trying to hurry up and get my 2 days worth of chores done. I woke up with a migraine today, so I didn't get up till, you know, you do that fall back to sleep thing so you feel better. So I get up. I took a leave, just one. Lie back down, try to go back to sleep. So I don't think I got up until like 3:30 this afternoon. Sucks. I hate being off schedule. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm just thinking if I stated the question, yeah, I stated the question as well as I can, you know. Why do we think we have to jump through all these hoops for another person that don't even care about all them hoops? But we're thinking, oh, that he's gonna want this, oh, she's gonna want that. And when I say he, I mean he, and she. Okay, come on now. I include everybody in these videos. You know? Why? Now don't get me wrong, that's totally different than if you like I feel prettier. It makes me, I don't know, I guess I could say it makes me feel like a princess when I have my wigs on. And depending on what you're doing, if you're going to work, you can't pretend nothing. Okay, maybe you can. Let's say you're going to work and you could just pretend to be somebody else that day, you know? And you put a different wig on and you have that's a different persona. You put a different wig on, that's a different persona, you know? I don't know. But that's not the same as doing something because you think, oh, I could catch that man if I wore a shorter skirt. No, you just look like a hoe. A 60-year-old hoe. Okay? No. Especially if the skirt's up to here and your butt sags down to here. Yeah, I've seen it. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, and it's just not those Walmart pictures either. Or Wally World pictures, you know? I'm curious to know. Okay, so I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna load this so I can understand your perspective of how you feel. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, get out of here. I wanna know. Okay, bye.